Welcome to F1 Contenders, a series where we analyse the careers and lives of F1 juniors to see if they have what it takes to reach F1. This episode's driver is Dennis Hauger. Dennis was born in Oslo, Norway, and raised just outside the city centre in Orskog. When he was 2, he was gifted a quad bike, which inspired Hauger to get into motorsport, leading him to starting karting at the age of 5. Between then and 2014, he was on the podium with 62 of the 70 national races he competed in. The next season would be the first international karting season where he would start the trend of wearing an amulet for his grandmother for good luck. He followed that up by winning multiple ROK, WSJ and DKM international titles over the next couple of years. This led to him being signed for the Red Bull Academy for 2018, which was also the first season of his open wheeler campaign. He started off in British Formula 4, where he came 4th in his first season, beating fellow hotshot Jack Doohan. The next season his schedule got way more busy as he raced in Italian F4 and ADAC F4. He came 1st and 2nd respectively. This got him to call up to F3, skipping the Formula Regional setup many drivers take. In his first season he struggled, only getting one podium and coming 17th with 14 points. He made up for it the next season, in 2021, taking the series outright as he won 4 of the 20 races, once again beating out Jack Doohan to the coveted title. Both drivers were promoted to the F2 season the next year, and big expectations lay on their shoulders. However, Doohan showed his talent, and Hauger struggled to find consistency. This would be the start of his reputation crumbling, with fellow Red Bull Academy drivers Liam Lawson and Ayumu Uwasa doing well, getting 3rd and 5th. Even De Ruvela beat Dennis Hauger. That's how poor his season was. Red Bull gave him one last season to prove himself in F2 in 2023, and once again he failed to initiate himself in the title fight, finishing 8th, which led to the eventual dropping by the Red Bull Academy. To gain some confidence, he dropped down to the Macau Grand Prix at the end of last season, which is typically reserved for F3 drivers. He did well here, gaining 2nd and gave him some much needed confidence. We will see if this newfound confidence can show itself in this 2024 F2 season, which might be Hauger's last chance at a big time in F1. He's done okay in the race so far, but he needs to do more so and actually challenge for the title if he wants a chance. To get into F1, you need CBAs, championships, backings, and affiliations, as well as a whole heap of luck. So let's dive into the CBAs with Dennis Hauger. Starting with championships, Hauger goddamn dominated in karting, especially in the 2015 karting season where he won all but one event. He had a solid year into the 2018 British F4 season with a 4th, then a 2nd in ADAC Formula 4, and finally a 1st in Italian F4 in the same season. 2 seasons in F3 saw him win the competition outright, then both his F2 years have failed to see him develop, getting 10th in 2022, then 8th the year after. He has proved that he can win championships, but either the cars don't suit him in F2, or he just can't get it right. Overall, I'll give him a B-, as although he has performed well in previous seasons and won championships and had a great junior career overall, he just can't do it in F2. The amount of question marks that will be raised by this might be too substantial to see F1 teams look at him again. This inconsistency can't go unnoted. Moving on to backing, well, he used to be sponsored by Red Bull, but that is no longer the case, being dropped in October of 2023. This was not a mutual ending, as Hauger labelled the decision brutal and did not sign on to another F1 academy. He was currently racing with the MVP Motorsport, being self-funded, apparently to be sponsored by Lendo, Edo, Renta, and a few other Norwegian companies. He has a strong personal sponsorship from these Norwegian companies, which will allow him to continue racing for a few more years. Because of the dropping of the sport by an F1 team, I rate his backing at D+, as he currently does not have the backing of an F1 team, but still has enough to race. On to affiliations. With Red Bull dropping him, he doesn't have anything left. His only hope is to prove himself this season and get a team to pick him up, similar to what happened with Dragovic 2 seasons ago, winning the title and then have Aston Martin signing him as their reserve driver. He'll definitely be striving to prove Red Bull wrong, but he needs to find a team to show his worth and give him a shot. I'll give him a D, as the one team he was linked with cut all ties, and he doesn't even have any other tenuous links to another team. Overall, I'll give Hauger a C. I'll put him up a few more because his junior career was so good and he was so hyped, but it's just as his F2 years which are raising red flags and that the teams can see it. He probably has one last year to get an F1 seat, but I honestly think anything less than winning the title won't be enough. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know who you want me to do next, and I'll try my best to do so. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Peace.